Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am Doc Luxury and I'm back at it with another video. This time I'm gonna do a little review of the Porte Documents Voyage in the PM size. I know I already did an unboxing, also a comparison video between this and a few other bags, but I wanted to go a little bit more in depth in this bag, just so those of you who are considering this bag will, know what you're getting yourselves into. So yeah, stay tuned to see what I have to say. So for this video, I wanted to do a comparison between this bag right here, which is the Porte Documents Voyage in the PM size, and the Porte Documents Voyage in the GM size. And for this video, I basically wrote out a list of a few bads and a few goods. And at the end of this video, I'll also tell you if I am gonna keep the bag or return it. So onto the video. So for this bag in particular, the first thing that I noticed is that there are no leather corners of this bag. As you can see with the older model of this bag, or the GM model, there are these extra leather bits right here on the corners on the front and the back. I think that adds a little bit of distinction of this bag, and it's, increases the amount of leather in this bag, which is a nice feature. On this bag, you can see that they are not in there. And before I go on again, so this bag is a newly released pattern, which is the Damier Cobalt in the blue camouflage design. This came out on May 6th, and I have been debating on keeping or returning this bag for the past week. And like I said, at the end of this video, I'll let you know if I do decide to keep it or return it. So that was number one on the bad list, excuse me. On the number two, you can see, so this bag originally came with a luggage tag, which is also a nice feature there where you can, monogram it and have it personalized for you. This bag, on the other hand, it did not come with a luggage tag. And even the Porte Doc Voyage in the original size, which I also have, it came with a smaller luggage tag. This one just does not. So okay. And also, okay, so this is a really big one for me. And let me just open this up here. As you can see, well, you can't really see it because there are no seams. The seams are hidden. I mean, the inside is in that cotton material, which is the same as the Porte Doc Voyage in the PM, but let me open up this bag and show you what's going on here. You can see here this seam is basically on the outside, and it is not hidden or anything like that, and it does run throughout the entire bag. And I don't know, just for some reason it feels like this bag is unfinished, and I mean, it might not bother a lot of people, but maybe, let me just close up this bag here. You can see that there is a little bit of, I don't know if you can see it really well, but there is some puckering in the middle here, and that could be a reason why, the structure of that bag does that. As you can see with this bag right here, and when I close it, you see there is no puckering on the top here. It's completely flat, but who knows? I mean, it could just be that, this bag might eventually lose that puckering after, you know, some time of using it. But yeah, that is just one thing I did not like when I was further inspecting this bag and comparing it with my other bags in this particular line, the Porte Documents line. So my Porte Documents Voyage and the GM, my original Porte Doc Voyage, even my Porte Doc Jour bags, even the e-car that I have, all of those seams are not exposed like this here. And if you could just imagine the entire bag with these unhidden seams, I mean, I don't think it's very nice. Anyways, going on to, I think this is number 1, 2, 3. Okay, so number 3 is that, let me go back to this bag here. The pocket, it's hard to see. The pocket on this side of the bag is stitched to the side wall. And let me go ahead and take the Porte Doc Voyage in the PM size. And this pocket, both of them actually, they are sort of like the Neverfull, where it's only stitched at the very top there. And let me show you the other side as well. So this side also comes out. It's only stitched at the very top. And I do not know, you know, the function of that, but somebody on the purse forum, when I did show that in a previous video, they did say that it could be a, you know, cost-saving measure, as well as the exposed seams. I think that is another cost-saving measure there as well. Okay, so number 4 is that the Porte Doc Voyage in the GM, it has a zippered pocket, as you can see right here. And going back to this bag, this pocket is not zippered. And I think a zipper just gives it more of a security factor if you wanted to put your, you know, your wallet in there. I think it just makes it feel more secure, which it definitely is. And this one, you can see that there is no zipper in there. Let me just take this thing out. But yeah, so no zipper in there. And actually, so I'll put this as a number 5. So this bag right here, it has a D-ring, like on the pocket here, or, you know, somewhere in the bag at least. And right now I am carrying my lock and keys on there. So you could also put your keys or anything on that D-ring just for easier accessibility. This bag does not have that D-ring anywhere in there. All right, so 5. Okay, and I think I could be wrong, but I think this might be number 6. Okay, so number 6 is that, I mean, I'm not going to be able to show it to you on this bag because it is still brand new. I have not used it, but the quality of the other limited edition prints, where there is an extra paint or an extra design on the canvas, they have been having issues with quality as far as rubbing off or chipping. And I just think, you know, this bag over time, it will start doing that. And so yeah, that's another thing that I do not want to happen. But, you know, no matter how careful you are, you know, that is bound to happen. And so, yeah, so just be careful and, you know, take note if you were to get this piece in particular. If you are to get this piece, but not with this limited edition print, you probably would be better off. But, you know, it is still too early to tell if this design in particular will have those issues with chippage and whatnot. Okay, so for the good parts of this bag. So, the Porte Doc Voyage and the GM. Let me just show you. It comes with this type of strap, which is basically I don't know if it's a cotton or what other kind of material it is. But yeah, the point is that it is not leather completely. The Porte Doc Voyage in the PM, it comes with this nice leather strap. It also comes with this little piece here to, for your shoulder to make it more comfortable. So that is good point number one. Good point number two. Let me just show you, if you've seen any of my other videos where I do feature this bag, the Porte Doc Voyage in the GM, I have shown you like an issue with the leather, I think this is called a leather chap, where the D-ring, where the shoulder strap connects to it, it is starting to tear at the corner here, and that is just because the elbow or the armpit, whatever you like to call it, there is that that sharp angle rather, where it has a tendency to do that after a while. I did notice with this bag, as you can see right here, let me just show it to you. So that leather piece is still there, but instead of the leather being completely flat or straight and then it coming up and like that, you can see that there is a slight angle to the leather right there. I'm trying to look at this in the camera also, and I would presume that that is a better feature for this bag and prevents any kind of tearing. I assume that a lot of these bags have been coming in because of that ripping, because it did happen to my e-car as well, but I did get that one fixed. I'm still debating whether or not to get that one fixed, but that is one nice feature of this bag. The third feature that I like about this bag is the design. I mean, it took me a while to fall in love with it, but I really do like it. It is unique, and it is in a Damier Cobalt, which I do not have a piece in that print yet, so yeah, that would be nice as well. And number four, so the price of this bag with the limited edition print is $1,600, but the price for the regular Porte Doc Voyage in the PM is $1,350, whereas the other the other bags in the same size, which is the Porte Documents Voyage, is $1,610, and so getting this bag would be a little bit cheaper, which is always nice. But again, you saw with my my bad features that there are some cost-saving features that they did introduce with making this bag, and that comes up to my question that everybody's wondering about, is whether or not I am going to keep this bag or if I am going to return it. The answer is I am going to return it. And I am going to return it primarily because of all the bad features that I told you about. It is a nice bag, but I just don't think it will withstand time and the wear and tear on this bag in particular. I just, I do baby my bags on occasion, but sometimes, I like to fill them up and, make use of them. And I don't know, just for some reason, I think this bag might not last. And I do not like the, how Louis Vuitton is. If I didn't have the Porte Doc Voyage in the GM, or the Porte Doc Voyage, or the e-car, or the regular Porte Doc Voyage, I wouldn't be able to compare this bag with those bags. And so if you are, just starting to get a bag in the Porte Document line, this one is probably good for you. But, after having the other bags that I do, I think this is just a little bit of a disappointment. But yeah, I think they could have, saved some, resources and money from putting a leather strap in there to making the overall design and the construction of this bag a little bit better. I would have probably liked it better if there was no seams that you can see, or if there was a zip around the pockets, or even if there's more leather detail on the bag rather than having a leather strap, because usually I only really use my Porte Doc Jour, for example, you know, handheld, and I usually have the straps in the bags while I'm using it. But yeah, so that is my decision. I will be returning this bag sometime this weekend. And yeah, if you have any other questions, comments, or whatever you'd like, please leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer anything for you. And yeah, if you want me to do any other kinds of reviews, please let me know as well. And yeah, hope you liked this video. Please remember to subscribe, give me the thumbs up. And yeah, just remember to be you and stay confident. Take care of you guys. Bye.